I've got the looks for Hollywood, eh? There's a sensor in it.
Yeah.
And so here, I'll turn it off, and then you'll see how hard it is for me to push it. It's like, you know, I don't know. It doesn't look hard probably, but shit, I broke it. But then I turn this on, and it senses I'm moving it, so it gives it a little boost, like that easy.
No.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Just a little warm up on the camera.
Is it okay for you, for me as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
I don't know.
It's all good.
It's new to be in front of the camera and then...
For me?
Yeah,
No.
for me as well. I hate it to be in...
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
So I don't see you in front of it much
Yeah,
in the videos.
I'm too shy.
I'm like, where is she? I thought they were in this together.
Yeah.
And then sometimes hear you in the background.
Yeah.
So have you guys got questions lined up?
No.
You love the camera. You're right in front of it.
Get over here, Jada.
It's got sound. It can hear me.
So should we start with the important questions?
It's the important one. Why are you here?
How fast can you go in this thing?
True.
Yeah.
No, it's...
Oh my god, look. She's in the camera. How fast can this thing go? Is that your question? Shit. Deep. Don't know how fast this one can go, but when we go inside you can probably like take a photo of the power chair as well. And that one goes at the fastest, I think I did like 11.5 kilometers. It doesn't sound fast, but
It is quite fast.
yeah, it's pretty fast. And if you hit like a pothole or something, then it's pretty scary. And I'm going like full speed, and then I just went oof. And then the chair was just like up on one wheel, on one side, and I'm just thinking, shit, I'm gonna die.
But you did die once, eh?
Straight in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had to be resuscitated twice. Maybe even 3 times.
Did you know that you died?
Nah. I remember what I was feeling like. You know, everything's like blacking out, but it just feels like I was gonna faint. And they were really panicking, and I was just like lying there going, why is everyone panicking for? And then the next thing I remember was like waking up again, and then Mum and Dad's like, did you know you had to be resuscitated? And I'm just like, no. You serious?
Yeah.
And just woke up like nothing, just, you know, just like I'd gone for a nap. This is a fucked up story actually. In April in 2011, my granddad went into hospital because he took a fall. He ended up passing away in there. And then, yeah, it was the following year. I had to be resuscitated in the room that he had died in.
Yeah.
How weird is that? Maybe he was still hanging around in the room, eh? Watching over me or something.
Do you want to tell us what happened that day? Do you remember that day when it happened?
What, of the accident?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't... Yeah, this will be short. 'Cause I don't really remember. Me and my group of mates from school, yeah, we all wanted to be together for New Year's. So Daniel at the last minute was, hey, my parents are throwing a party. Why don't we go down to Hamilton tonight? The last thing I remember is driving down to the house and getting out of the car to like start partying and stuff. And that's the last thing I remember. You know how in the movies and stuff, how you see the guy on the hospital's point of view, and they're looking up at the ceiling, and they just see the lights travelling past them, the bright lights of the hospital roof. Yeah, that's all I remember. That's the first thing I remember when I woke up. And then the next thing I said was, like, I had no idea where I was and stuff, but Mum and Dad were next to me by the hospital bed, and I just started crying and saying I'm really sorry, even though I had no idea what I was there for. That's when I said, yeah, that's when I asked them like what's happened and stuff, and yeah, mum and dad were crying, and they were like, you were in a car accident and stuff, and then I might have asked why can't I feel my legs or something, and then that's when Dad told me the doctor said like you might not be able to walk again because you've broken your neck. So that's what I remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything of the car accident itself. I know the story, but obviously because I've been told from everyone who was involved the story. So yeah, we're at the party until whatever hour it was, and me and the guy who was newest to the group decided to get in Daniel's car and drive off to the Mount for some reason. Well, we shouldn't have drove because yeah, we had been drinking. Yeah, and it doesn't make sense. Like, why would we want to do that? But apparently we got there. The cars who were behind us, the reports were saying it looked like the driver of the car fell asleep at the wheel. The car kind of went off to the left-hand side of the road, woke up, and must have got a fright, like shit, I'm close to that side. So he went to turn, but he did it too much. So the car went like sideways, and the oncoming vehicle, I don't know if you say if it's funny or not, maybe ironic somehow, the oncoming vehicle was a van. It was a disability van, and it had people in wheelchairs in it. So yeah, I think I took all the impact because, you know, I think I broke my neck in like 4 different places. Broken shoulder blade did something to the shoulder, broken pelvis, broke every second vertebrae in my back. You know, fucked up this hand and some other, I think the roof caved in the car, and so I had all these I had really bad head injuries as well, so that could be a reason as well for me not remembering what happened. But then yeah, my mate Sean, who was driving, the only thing that happened to him was he smacked his head and he didn't have any other injuries, but he's the one who died.
You have the accident, you wake up, the first thing you see is the lights in the hospital.
Yeah.
You've got screws in your head holding your head straight and your spine.
Yeah.
What are you thinking at this stage?
Yeah, the first thing I thought was football. Fuck. Because 2 days after that crash, we were going into New Zealand under-20s football camp, and I'd been selected for that. Yeah, I think that's one of the first things that went through my mind. Football was my number one thing. Basically, is that a weird thing to go through your head first?
No, I think it's normal.
Because it was our life at the time.
Yeah, it was.
So,
Well, how many days a week? Like, train 5 times a week, and then you got your game in the weekend, and you might sometimes have a Sunday off.
Yeah.
But then on my Sunday off, I'd probably be going play social football at like some ethnic tournament. Even still, watching football like every day now. I can't see those things go in the bin because they're the last football boots I ever owned before my accident, so you know, special to me.
How was it before the accident with woman?
What do you mean? How did I do?
Yeah.
I think I did alright, quite well.
And how do you feel about it now?
That's a good question. It's a confidence thing. You know me before the accident, quite... What would you say I was? I was going to say the words, but I want you to say something.
Confident, on the borderline cocky.
Yeah. Borderline cocky. Yeah. I had that confidence, so you know, I could approach any girl and be comfortable with whatever, but being in a wheelchair now, it's a bit different. You know, girls will come talk to me and stuff, but then in the back of my mind it's saying, is she only talking to me because she might feel sorry for me, or is it only because I'm in a wheelchair and things now? Shit like
You don't
that.
like it when people treat you as if you're special.
Yeah, nah, I don't like that. Oh, hey Jono, oh, how are you? Are you doing okay? And I'm just thinking, fuck man, I'm the same person. I knew you before and I know you now. Don't talk to me like that.
How was it after the accident? How was it for your parents? How did they cope with it? Their whole life changed.
Everything changed, not just my parents. Not even my direct family, like even our closest friends. You know, everyone's got the family friends. Even things changed for them. Yeah, everyone, all the time, even till now, people are like, I'm so proud of you, like, I have no idea how you got through this. But it's, like, I didn't do it on my own. Imagine if I had no one there. Like, if my family wasn't there for me, then, and the people around, like, being positive all the time, saying, you can do this.
When you had hard times, how did you get over them? Did you talk to people?
When I did feel down, I was always reminding myself that my friend died in the accident. For me, it wasn't fair to feel like that, because he had died and I didn't die. So
you still have a chance to go on.
yeah, I'm alive for a reason. So it's kind of selfish to feel sad about my life when one of my best mates has just died. Step back and look around you, man. Like, you're alive. Even if you had nothing, you can start from scratch. Everything I ever wanted was, and everything I ever worked for, training every single day, everything I ever wanted was right there at my feet. I was doing it. I was doing exactly what I dreamt since I was 5 years old, and then boom, one split second in a car accident, everything is taken. Like, everything's gone. Well, everything stopped working actually. Neck down, I was paralysed, and then it was lucky that I got my arms back. My fingers don't move, but like I say, you know, I can pick up this bottle, you know. It's about learning again. It's about, I used to use the analogy of saying it felt like I was a baby. And you know how babies have to learn to walk, they have to learn everything. It's basically like that. You just got to retrain, you know. I got to retrain my hands on how to work, how to use my phone now that my fingers don't move, but my arms do and my wrists do, so I can manipulate them to do what I want them to do. Maybe it took like a month and a half, 2 months for my arms to come back. They told me that my legs will never work again, and I kind of regret listening to them because I believe them.
So you think if you didn't believe them, maybe you
I would have
tried to move them?
And then my arms weren't working, but they actually never said the words to me, your arms will never work again. So every day I was lying there with my arms down by my side, just trying to do something, like lift up a finger or move my wrist or something. And I did that every day until one day my wrist like went like this, like that, and I was like, shit, fucking kidding me, that's awesome. And
How do you feel about your legs now? Do you think like maybe
I don't
one
feel
day-
them, Elena. They're a pain in the ass.
You can't just cut them off? No, I'm serious.
Why would I want to cut them off?
No, because then maybe you can move around easier, you know what I mean?
True, but
They
life
they got so much weight hanging on.
they do the fuck yeah. I don't like hearing this when they say, you know, I'm in a wheelchair, there's nothing I can do. Like, I can't go out and do that. I don't want to go out in public because I'm scared people will look at me and stuff. I did have that problem myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, and people would look hard out, and it put me off, but not for long. I just dealt with it myself, but I do understand how people are like scared to go out into public, because like, look at you, how the fuck do you go out in public?
Yeah, I know everybody's looking. You're the same. You know people are
Yeah,
looking.
but it just leaves my mind now. I don't even think of other people.
Is there like a wheelchair gang? Do you guys have races and stuff?
Wheelchair gang. Nah, wheelchair rugby, things like this. you know, they go to the Paralympics.
Do you want to play any sport now?
Yeah, man. Still my dream to represent New Zealand at something.
Is the government helping you guys out a lot? Your family?
Yeah, everything I need because of the accident they pay for. Yeah, they paid for the changes in the house, so I got a lift put in. I got like some ceiling hoist in my room. My injury is quite bad. I need 24/7 care. They're support workers, and so they come in from a company and they do like the personal cares, like they'll take me to the shower and stuff. You know, take me to the toilet and things like this.
Yeah.
So all that stuff that obviously my family's not gonna do.
Do you still get an erection?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah?
Nice.
So you could still have babies?
Yeah. I guess so.
Ladies out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I want a family.
Yeah,
That'll be mean. But one step at a time. Yeah. One step. Even.
One roll at a time.
One roll at a time.
People out there that are blaming other people for not being able to do something, just get out there and do it. Stop putting the blame on other people.
Yeah, you make those other people feel worse as well.
Are you a happy man, Jonah?
I'm a happy man. Hand on heart, bro. I can say. I'm a happy man. This doesn't get the better of me. It's just a challenge. This doesn't win. I'll tell you who wins. I win.
Yeah.
Not this shit.
Good one.
No.
So
Finish
good.
it there then. But that wasn't even a... Sweet, I didn't even think of that. That came out normally, so that's good.